Okay. How are you guys doing today? Hope everyone's doing well. Having a great day. My name is Ben, and today we'll be getting to week 5 of Selenic Chronicles for Luna 2 of Genshin Impact. Really looking forward to seeing what we get here with Columbina again. Last time we got her playing the lyre a bit, and then us able to play the lyre a bit, which I did get an answer for that thanks to a viewer, a very kind viewer and commentator, or commenter, comment, but yeah, mentioned which track it was, which it did turn out to be a leeway track, and apparently there's one, it seems like, for each region, and then you can also select Columbina's lullaby, of course, and you can have a few options there, so you get a lot of variety out of that last Selenic Chronicle, which is really, really cool. That's really interesting to me, that they put in all that work of having, you know, players get different experiences to the same story, depending on your choices. And again, I don't think I influenced, you know, which track was chosen beyond. You know, like, let's do one from the rest of Tevat, rather than her lullaby. But that's really interesting, that's really cool. Again, I was also given the track name, though I can't remember it right now. It is a comment on the last Selenic Chronicle video, so be sure to check it out if you were curious like I was, and give it a listen. Because yeah, it's a really good track. The comment goes into describing how it's a duet, so between two players, right? A back and forth. Oh, the kuhenki got a little bit dirty there. Malo. Yeah, so what painting will we see this time of Columbina's past?
That Malo? Malo?
I'm forgetting how to pronounce his name. No, sorry. This little guy's name. Like this ever since she came back. Sorry, she. This little girl's name. Little one's name, there we go.
Has she been out gathering inspiration again? Theme this time is super profound. Great artist realizes fundamental truth.
Also, I did see that there is a new Hoyo fair, so I'll be checking that out when I am able to. We'll do a stream on it, checking it out, doing a reaction.
Whole bunch of paintings, or an entire exhibition at this rate. All about our little painter's rise. Columbina's permission first, of course.
Yeah. Being their friend, looking after the kuhenki, and her in particular. Well, because they're nearly all paintings of you. Sounds intriguing. Yeah, she is rather carefree, not having to worry about everything. Also, yes, Kitty Cat is with me tonight. Instead of being on my lap, he did get a little bit of lap time, about an hour, and then he decided he wanted to hang out over there. Though he's being silly, he wanted to lay on my jacket in the bed. Let's get a little bit of both worlds.
Decided what to draw, what kind of paint we've got. Deep and tranquil.
So like, dark purple? Blue? Something like that? Deep and tranquil. Let's take a picture together. So catchy. Theme of NodKrai. Columbina's theme. Can even argue it's within the land itself. Maybe just one or two more pictures from this as well. There we go. Okay. Deep, tranquil colors. Probably not that. Definitely say that would work. Ancient pebble. Let's see if this works out.
These should do. What do you think?
Happy Kuhenki. Yeah, our buddies.
Kind of painting we'll get this time?
Yeah, I think the last painting was Columbina with the animals, right? Then before that, it was her birth and offerings to her.
Done already?
Let's see it.
A little sad because of the painting.
Is it when she left? The Frost Moon Islands. Left NodKrai. Looking to the moon. It's beautiful.
Taking a walk under the moonlight.
Oh. Sorry, Paimon. Yeah. Absolutely stunning. The field of flowers. Trying to connect with the moon. At the true moon beyond. Midnight walks.
前はよくこうやって夜に散歩してたの。前？あ、そういえば。
Columbina is pretty much confined to this garden now, even though NodKrai is where she was born.
散歩しながらいつも考えてた
Sky
の。
and wonder really lies up
本
there.
物の草月の
The
上に
true
は
Farost
何
moon.
がある
Well,
んだろう
looks like next patch will at least be trying to get
動
you
物がたく
home
さ
to
ん
the
いる
moon.
のかな。
Just like here. Lots of little animals.
それとも何
Nothing
にも
there
な
at
いの
all.
かな。
You could always take a few up there with you. There could be other cute creatures up there.
そうだといいな。
Hope so.
突然帰
I
って
don't think
き
it's
た
a great
神
idea
を
to take anything from
み
here
ん
up
な
there
歓
yet.
迎してくれるといいな。
Maybe there's things there to explore. That would be crazy if we got a map. A map expansion to go to the Frost Moon. Creatures welcome the sun and expect a return. The goddess. One is a home where she isn't even free to move around. The other is a home she knows nothing about. She still feels like she doesn't belong anywhere. Truly.
I'm really gonna miss you.
私も離れたくない。
Miss them too.
でも、これは私だけの旅だか
Journey
ら、
only I can make.
自分で答えを探しに行かなきゃいけな
It's
いの。
mine alone to seek.
案外、素敵な答えかもしれないし。
Something beautiful.
その時になったら、
Mhm.
メイラと一緒に会いに行くぞ。
Come visit
い
you.
いよ。月の
Art
上で展示
exhibition on
会
the
しよ
moon.
う。
That would be quite creative. In a different venue.
できるといいね。
Hope so. Truly do. Aw. It's really neat. I think the paintings have been, so far, definitely some of my favorite we've hung out with Columbina.
月には
What is up
何
there?
があるんだろう。
For you to find out? Again, maybe next patch. Or maybe something will get in the way. And we'll have to put it off
月には
to the patch after that. To Luna 4. Because I did also notice that specifically the trailer for Luna 3 describes it as an interlude. You know, a sort of break. Which, yeah, I can kind of see that. It might be a lot of build-up towards Wanderer's clash with the Torre and Columbina's ascension to the moon, along with Durin's story quest, which I'm really looking forward to that. It's definitely going to be exciting. learning more about the Hexen Circle with Nicole, Alice, Reindotir sending a letter to technically, given that he's a combination of both Simulanka, Durin, and Tevat Durin, her creation, her son, and Andrew's daughters. But yeah, let's check here, and we'll do any anecdotes that are available, and then I think I then want to I want to check out Miliastra Wonderland a little bit, at least doing the intro for that. Hey, Wicked One, how you doing? Hope you're having a great day. Just started not too long ago and hanging out with the cat. Just did Columbina's Selenic Chronicle. Will the art exhibition on the moon take place? Then yeah, it seems these are going to wrap up in Luna 3. So we'll have to see what happens after that with Columbina. She will truly return to the moon or not. Yeah, it looks like the only anecdote we have available is Flynn's, but let's do a quick check around the map. See if anyone pops up. Then we'll go ahead and do Flynn's, do the intro to Miliastra, at least. I do want to do a stream eventually of checking out, you know, Miliastra Wonderland maps, seeing what's going on there. All good? Yeah. That's great to hear. Yeah. Always want to make sure, you know, anyone who's tuning in is having a good day. That everything's alright. Had a pretty good day myself. We did a small pre-Thanksgiving meal to get together with my oldest brother, and then I was able to hang out with my friends for a little bit this evening. So that was nice. We haven't really been able to chat or see each other in I want to say like a month and a half. So it's been a little while. But just great to hang out with your friends and family. Always reminds you of what's truly important among all the distractions that can go on. Ratnik is thinking something over. Anecdote, Flynn's. Now, the last anecdote we got with Flynn's was him trying to put some work onto Aino and Inefa. He didn't really want to listen to some lessons that she wanted to impart on him about fixing up some lampposts. Some street lights. Nope, not shot. There we go. Photo. Hey Flint, how you doing, bud? What's going on this time? There's no one here. Are you looking for something? Are you waiting for someone? Hello. I'll go back and read off that line a little bit. Always do some small line reads for their voice lines. Certainly a most joyful encounter. Certainly a most joyful encounter. Gotta get back into the Flynn's voice. Lifts my spirits. Somewhat disheartening trip. Is something the matter? Do you need our help? Anything's the matter. Dealing with some unexpected circumstances. A collector in Nasha Town. Offer a pair of ancient coins for sale. And you being a collector yourself, a little eccentric, doesn't reply to letters. Came out here myself, arrange a deal. Come to town anyway, pick up some supplies, pay her a visit. Doesn't appear to be home. You collect ancient coins? And we did also see that in his teaser when he was willing to spend, I think it was like 100,000 plus mora on an ancient coin, and then ended up helping the guy get out of NodKrai, guarding him along his way, and letting him go with the coin. A little hobby of mine that tickles their fancy. It's sold coins and gemstones. Time is the best filter. Make it through the sieve of time. Guaranteed to be special, high quality, style, pattern, and condition. A lot of information. How many moons it has seen? Passage of time, erosion, as Zhongli would put it. Passed through 10,000 people's hands. Happiness or sorrow, multitude of moments. Weight of time it carries, it contains, far heavier. Witness to the past, value in the present, more than worth collecting. Been stuck in my mind last few days. What do they look like? Stories can they tell? Desire to return home shall desert me. Rambling on about coins. The friend standing by my side. More interesting topic for boring you just now. Beautiful azure gemstone. Long slumbered at the bottom of the ocean.
So something else that's ancient.
Maybe it can even remind Flint of times, the past. Among the Fae, once embedded in the sword of a champion duelist, claims a pirate crew's prized treasure. I'm not sure which story is less believable. You don't suppose they were lying to you? Exactly what I thought. Merchant starts waxing lyrical, weaving tales. Don't have faith in their wares. Yeah, they're trying to sell you, upsell you on it. Very good at appraising a gemstone's true worth. Faintest idea of what they're holding. Then you definitely enjoy meeting Zhongli. He has his own appraisals, gemstones, and anything else that he's seen in his long life. Invite you to my residence once more. Appreciate the gem itself. My valuation quite interesting. All right, I'll be sure to drop by. I can't wait. I'll be waiting for you. I wonder if that means there's a follow-up anecdote. Yeah, there should be then, where we get to see Flynn's gemstone. That's gonna be cool. I love when there's a continuation, a through point in these interactions. Ooh, wicked, did you see the trailer or the live stream for Luna 3? What are your thoughts there? I'm really looking forward to it. They did label it as an interlude, so that makes me think maybe a little bit more chill than what we've been getting with the Wild Hunt and Reverie, but only a minor calm before the storm moment of happiness for Columbina before whatever we get into with the Fatui, the Torre, and possibly Shades and a return of more sinners. Maybe Reverie will have to come back at some point. Definitely don't think we're done with him yet. But yeah, the Shades did talk about wanting to intervene relatively soon. Could be NodKrai, that could be Snezhnaya. Just have to see. Busy person indeed. Too busy to come back home. Take your deal, Flins. Oh right, now I did, like I said, I did want to check out the, at least the intro to Miliash to Wonderland. Miliash to Wonderland, it all starts here. Two mannequins devoted to you and Paimon will accompany you to the wondrous world created by Mage Octavia. Here you'll find an abundance of extraordinary games to choose from. Whether you're playing solo for the challenge or teaming up with friends, there's fun for everyone. Beyond playing, you can unleash your creativity by crafting stages with rules you decide. Turn your inspirations into reality and share the fun with fellow players. While enjoying the games, you can also relive the experiences sealed by Mage Octavia. In this wonderland, collect various cosmetic items. Get a deeper understanding of the origins of Miliash to Wonderland after completing the Archon Quest Interlude Chapter Paralogism. Paralogism? Yeah. And of course, unlocking imaginary theater. Understanding the Hexen Circle more and more as time goes on. Cool. So this is the trailer I checked out on YouTube with Venti voicing it. We'll watch through again because it is very interesting. It's very, very fun whenever Genshin talks about other worlds, like Skirk, Venti, now with Octavia. Finding a world that got so immersed in VR and AR. Well, definitely closer to VR. That, yeah, the real world crumbled and collapsed beneath them. But Octavia finds it. I really love how we get our first look at her here. And we get some hints about what she's doing, having to constantly move, run away from destruction. A running fate for the moment. Showing off the different outfits of Miliastra. Yep, saying hello to the Hexen Circle. Barbaloth. Nicole. I'm so excited to chat with N face to face for the first time next patch. Same with Alice. That is going to be an incredible time. Going through Simulacra. And then all of our summer adventures with the Hexen Circle. Bottleland. The islands. Archipelago. Still think that the official summer event was so good. How they chose to present that, tie it together with the character's story. The destruction. A new story. Passing it along. A gift for a traveler in Paimon. To experience another world. And now we get to the character creation. Which is really fun. It reminded me of the beginning of Genshin. Choosing between Aether and Lumine. Sure. Let's go. Visualizing a loading bar. A mannequin or avatar within this world. And the stars around looking very much like the Simulacra ones. So our default sort of appearance. To be fair, guess that's the closest base. But you can also see the female options. I'm pretty sure you can switch between at any time. And that they scale to your traveler's level. So that's neat. I like that. Here, let's go with that for the moment. Skin tone. Thankfully I'm not. I do like, even though options are relatively limited, that they have them here for you to go through. It also tells you kind of the template they're able to work off of. I'm probably like around here right now. Unless I tanned up and then probably get it a little bit closer to here. Maybe here at my absolute darkest. But that would be a lot of time in the sun. Yeah, maybe there. Eyes. That's probably the most accurate. Ooh. Would like to see maybe the maybe about there. Would like to see more options, I think especially for eyes, maybe even just giving players a color wheel of sorts would be cool. Letting people be a little bit more creative as they continue to expand the mode in the future. Eyebrows. So more just selecting the color and shape, looks like. So 3 colors and 4 shapes. Pretty thick. Dark. Right now I'm sort of in between. If I'm out in the sun a lot, I'll get very blonde. Like bleach blonde, if I'm out enough. Like you said, fun how genetics work sometimes of, oh yeah, you'll get really dark and bleach blonde. Like I said, if I spent all my time outside, but pretty long hair right now. It's probably, yeah. Let's go with that for the moment. Love to see this continue to expand as we go in Miliastra. Like that you can pretty freely change up the outfits though. Just wearing a hoodie. Nah. What's comfy? What would I actually wear? Well, I do like these. I think those are pretty cool. Especially that one. I actually like how the color shifts and changes throughout the contrast. But I mean, hey man, for being real chill, probably something like this. Yeah, probably that. It would either be that or that. Bottom. Ooh, too tight. I want to be relaxing. Yeah, it'd probably be something a little beat up. That also fits with there. How does that actually look with the other one? Like, yeah, probably a little bit too much clipping. But that's cool that they do allow you to mix and match. Yeah, baggy, give me room, give me space. So 2 options for each. Then choose. That's too much work. Give me some slip-ons like those. Maybe those. Some cowboy boots. Probably something more like that. I imagine this or this. Yeah, probably this. Leave them just loose enough to get on. Okay.
Konnichiwa, tabibito. Paimon.
Saying hello to Traveler in Paimon?
Konnichiwa, tabibito. Paimon. Konnichiwa, tabibito. Paimon. Konnichiwa, tabibito. Paimon.
Let's go with that one. That's at least closest depth-wise to my normal speaking voice. But, oh, that's cool. And I assume you can pretty freely change up any of these options as we go. Because, yeah. What would actually look good with this top? That wouldn't look bad. Using color coordination. Same with that. Also not bad. Probably a bit too dark, but could work. I mean, I doubt I doubt many people are using these outfits as much. Yeah, and of course I want to go with it. Because if you're going by there, it would match up. If that didn't clip through, I think I would actually like that all right on there. I mean, they did a good job of selling the outfits all around. You know, making sure they match up well. Let's move on. Okay, rules and disclaimers for name modification. Name modification rules. Travelers can use the overwrite key left to rename their mannequin. When naming their mannequin, travelers should follow terms of service to help create a positive gaming environment. You acknowledge and confirm that you will not initiate and or participate in any content involving, yeah, so basically don't break the, you know, general rules of necessities and, you know, just being a decent person. You know, you can toe the line for sure if you want to, but at your own risk. I definitely don't feel like doing that. I'm just like, whatever. Making something easy. Call us by, you know, refer to different players and their mannequins. Travelers do not comply. Yep. And telling you, hey, you can, no. Aw. I was wondering if there would maybe be a sort of temporary name or something. What should we go with? Well, if our mannequins are kind of our self-insert, might as well use my gamer name. And see if they take it. Or not. I like using Sigma in all the gacha games, but that's because it eventually just became like, whatever. It's shorter, sweeter to the tongue, and a little bit funny. There we go. Visited countless civilizations. Collection unique outfit styles, accessories, the like. Okay, just naming your mannequin Aether. So right now, very but okay, cool. So it uses your account name, but in your character select, that would be where your mannequin's name comes into play. Key, select popular stages. Sure, why not? Again, this is something I would definitely want to check out in like its own stream. Just seeing everything that people have made. Cosmetics. Yep. Outfit, makeup, interactive expressions and actions. Mannequin's cosmetic plan meets certain conditions. Set of bonuses will be activated. You can press the button to check which cosmetic components need to be equipped. Activate set bonuses. Preview the bonuses effects. Press manage skills to create different cosmetic plans. After unleashing elemental skills and bursts while exploring Tefat, new cosmetics will be randomly chosen from among these plans, thereby changing the mannequin's appearance. Press adjust components. Adjust the size and location of some of the currently equipped cosmetic components. Press the switch mannequin button, switch to the other mannequin. Press this for a mannequin that you have yet to awaken and create a cosmetic plan for. This will awaken the mannequin, allow you to start creating a cosmetic plan for them. I really do like that, being able to switch back and forth freely. So yeah, you have your limited edition outfits, and then some of the others you can get along the way. To remember, they showed off some of them. Oh, that's cool. But a lot of these we hadn't actually seen. Yeah, I like both having ones that fit within Teyvat and ones that are a little bit more out there. Combination of both. Alice in Wonderland. Yeah, that's really fun. Changes up the hairstyle, changes up everything. I'm assuming it gives you more options when you do that. Then the 3 stars, which those are probably the actually free ones to get. Yep, so what we have right now, what is this little guy? Tapetlisor beanie? No. Then pumpkin mask. Cool. You can preview. I mean, that's a ton of options. And yes, at any time you can freely go through. There's where some of the other color options are, though they are more unique than the ones we got there. Some eye makeup, lipstick, facial makeup, including scarring. Cool. Different eye shapes. Yeah, it is interesting seeing how Hoyo approaches this. The tabs on the left include expressions, actions, effects, and voiceovers. You can choose from the expressions and actions you already own on the left and add them to the shortcut bar on the right. Shortcut bar slots for different mannequins may be saved separately. You can open the shortcut bar in the lobby to play your pre-saved expressions and actions. That's fun. The Paimon one. Colorful entrance. I was gonna say, can we look at that one? It's like effects. Teleport. But again, I do like how freely you can go around, change and customize these sort of things. Whatever. Yeah, that's fine. Can leave it there. And then... Oh, the mannequin. Yes. Great outfit. No. We'll do that off stream. Just figured we would go through the experience at least once. Let's unlock. Check different things out. And is that the battle pass? Believe so. So, entirely locked. But get some try-ons so you can look at them, see what's going on there. So is this the free one then? No, I think the if I'm remembering right, it was that the battle pass you could purchase the one in Genshin and unlock the one here for cheaper, or you could purchase the one in Miliastra to unlock the one in Genshin cheaper, I believe, if I'm right. But okay, and it does look like it's a mix of free ones and premium. Yeah, purchase to unlock. So it's both. So you do get some free goodies and some that are not free. And then yeah, there is a weekly limit, which means that we will definitely not be able to hit that level cap, will we? But maybe we could get level 10. But yeah, that means you need to be playing pretty consistently, and you'll get some stuff out of it. I know, I think the big complaint is that you just don't get enough as a free-to-play to really pull cosmetics, but at the same time I'm like, I don't really care about cosmetics. Like, for me, it's not a real issue. I'm more excited for the Gmod elements and running around, checking out what people make. Okay. I'm guessing that's just like play something, and then log in, complete some stages. Some dailies there. Okay, so there is a good amount to do and level up within Milliastra Wonderland once you get here. And then here's the banners. Just one 4-star. Yeah, so premium, and then some of the outfits you can get. Which again, it's like, they're cool, but I'm fine either way. Getting or not getting. Of course, we have absolutely no currency. Then you can get 3-star items at least here. Do you use a different type of currency? Oh, I think that was it. Yeah, there's a difference between the premium and the free. So we get free stuff, but the premium, I don't think there's a real way to do that. Though I think next patch they're giving everyone 10 free and 10 premium. If I'm remembering correctly. Yeah, alright then. Well, that was a good way to at least get a little glimpse at Milliastra Wonderland. And like I said, I'll definitely be playing. Oh, it has different keybinds. We will definitely have to look at that. Yeah, just looking around the environment a little bit. What are the usual power-ups hanging around the map? Interesting. Yeah, and it's cool that it looks like they'll have themed lobbies for the different seasons of the year. Halloween, then next we're getting winter. But yeah, let's exit on out, head back to Tevan. Now it's been unlocked there. That's neat. Let's go, sure. I like going to Fontaine as my point for a while. To check in with Catherine, make sure that I don't trigger something accidentally. Many of you newly added Milliastra Wonderland features. Down there. Yep, the plans. Yepers. I remember that. Yep. Okay, I just needed to do the tutorial. And we unlocked the mannequin. Oh, so you also have to play. So, I think is connected to your traveler's level, but also Milliastra's. Interesting. Sword user. Artifact sets. Oh, I think it was also that you can change elements depending on which element your traveler is. Interesting. Yeah, who's building mannequin for endgame? Yeah, it is at least interesting to look at the fact they gave the mannequin's abilities. Yeah. Don't assume you're getting... Oh, you actually do get rewards. So, we do get 3 free pulls from the mannequin. 3 free standard, should say. Now, let's also check out... Let's do some minor world quests. I also have to do this event. Yes, off stream. Make sure I remember to do that before it runs out. But let's check. Yeah, you know what? Let's actually do the intro quest for it, and then we'll do another minor world quest. Then I'll hop off, since I usually try to keep these pretty short, fun streams. Nilo and our girl Mulani.
Are the people of the springs holding some kind of event? Seems like there's more visitors around here. Paimon sees someone from Sumeru over there too, and they're putting on some kind of dance performance.
And behind you as well.
Ay. I see our dazzling hero and the adorable advisor Paimon are here too. To the warrior I respect most, champion of both the martial and dance arts, and connoisseur of life, I extend to you my most sincere greetings. You look kind of familiar, miss. Also, how is it you know that dancing makes Traveler really happy? That's because I saw him having such a good time dancing at the Stadium of the Sacred Flame.
Oh, then we also have like quick time events or something similar there. I remember that after the battle where we were dancing outside during the celebration.
After we took a picture together, I went off to an inconspicuous corner to watch Traveler dance while munching on my Saurus crackers. Dancing is all about relaxing and letting yourself go. I had to stop myself from jumping up there to play backup dancer. Ah, I remember you now. I definitely won't forget you from now on. And I'm most honored that you do. Jokes aside, as you can see, we have a few friends from Sumeru here with us. Mutota, Amina, Pasal, and Mulani came together, and it was decided that the Flower Feather clan would host them together with the Children of Echoes and People of the Springs. Looks like there are quite a few Eremite mercenaries here too. Let me guess, you folks became friends with them after some sort of fight or skirmish?
Or maybe a dance-off. Always a possibility, Paimon.
Sort of, but we didn't fight each other, if that's what you're thinking.
Bleh.
So, we were having a barbecue party at the southern edge of the desert of Hadramaveth when this bunch of vicious red vultures showed up and attacked us right when we were too stuffed to even move.
They're good for meat, if you take them out in Sumeru.
And they were using all these really sneaky tactics. We tried to fight them the best we could, but they eventually wore us down with their use of the terrain there. In the end, we were so exhausted, we had no other choice but to retreat. But to beat a retreat. To our surprise, we ran into a group of mercenaries while pulling back. They started up this mysterious war dance right in front of the vultures. That must have sent some kind of message to the vultures, because they actually backed off after that. Did you just say they shoot off the red vultures with a war dance? I can't imagine how terrifyingly odd those dance moves must have been. Are you sure those vultures weren't already acquainted with the mercenaries or something? Totally incredible, isn't it? We were really curious about the secret of that dance too. After tidying up the camp, and we ate and drank to our heart's content, and it was only after we were done that we started swapping pointers on dance techniques. After that, whenever we were interrupted by other monsters or wild beasts, we'd simply grab our weapons and let them have it.
Good idea.
In less than 2 weeks, we became ironclad battle buddies and dance buddies for life.
Always a story in Tevat. Behind something happening. Sorry, throat's a little dry.
And before we said our goodbyes, we agreed to formally visit each other's camps in the future to keep the dance exchange going. This is the beginning of that. Wait, Traveler, Paimon doesn't think we've ever taken part in this sort of dance exchange between the peoples of Sumeru and Nodland before, have we? Nope, it does sound pretty novel to me. I'd love to see it for myself. Since we have such a special opportunity, how about you give us a master class while you're with us? Mulani is here too, by the way, definitely the most joyful dance rep among us.
Among us.
Besides, our friends from the Eremites have gone all out and hired one of their famous local dancers to lead and advise the Sumeru group.
I remember, as soon as there's even a hint of Among Us in any sentence for so many years, people would instantly latch on.
I'm sure you two know that dancer too. Nilo.
Paimon thinks she knows who you're talking about. We should give her a big surprise later.
Count me in. I refuse to miss out on something like this. The stage just keeps getting better. As Mulani would say, the vibe is now absolutely vibing. Come, let's go look for little Tarana.
Talk to Tarana. Hey, a little bit more story here than there usually is for a minor event like this. So let's chat with everyone. Might wrap up after this if it's long enough.
Oh my, if it isn't the famous traveler. And here I thought we were already exceptionally fortunate to have Miss Nilo with us. Now we have the ultimate pro here too. Oh yeah, keep going. Keep complimenting Traveler. It's music to my ears.
Huh? Wasn't Paimon the one who was supposed to say that?
That's right. When Advisor Paimon says the same words, they sound so light and nimble, like the soft bouncy sound of a ukulele. And when I say those very words, the words come out like the riffs of a drummer, half a barrel deep in drink, punchy and steeped in rhythm. Of course, I've learned from Master Yansan that double kicking the bass drum is always better. Ideally, it should roll non-stop like an automatic gun.
Bass drum. Yeah, bass.
Double kicking the bass drum is always better. So it doesn't really matter if we share the same lines, because we complement each other with our voices anyway, like in a chorus. Besides, we can even help you nail the rhythm.
What in the world are you going on about?
I think Nusta got straight to the heart of the matter. Rhythm. Just because our dance is free and expressive doesn't mean we can do whatever we want. At the very least, we still have to make sure our key movements land right on the beat. We already have the new choreography in place, but our newcomers and the new Saurians who have come to try it out are struggling to find the rhythm. Since you're here, Traveler, would you mind helping us out as a rhythm coach? I bet that our newcomers and new Saurians will be able to focus up and learn quickly with you around. Surely. Sure. My rhythm's rock solid. I may not be a professional, but I'm confident I can pull this off.
Then Paimon will cheer you on from the sidelines. And she'll also send everyone here leading her moral support.
Thanks, Paimon. Getting teleported somewhere. Oh, getting teleported to the directly in to prep. Pay attention. The drum beats. Begin after 2 drum beats. Boom, 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 boom. Eyes on the spotlight. Light shines. Memorize my movements. Oh. Oh, okay. So, yes, actual tutorial. Because I think we've done something very similar once before, of like Simon says, essentially. Yeah. Yes. Okay, and all focused on the right. There we go. There we go. Yeah. Still pointing up. Still pointing up. Left. Up. And I assume they'll get more complicated as we go. Like multiple actions for remembering right from the last event. Ramp up difficulty. There you go. Right, left. Right. Not too bad, now that I know what's actually going on. Rhythm of your heart. Oh, so just do whatever we want. Ah! Little guy go. Not too bad. No. That'll be fun again to grind off stream. And maybe we will say hello to Nilo. And Mulani, you know what? Let's actually do that right now. So many people to chat with. Let's chat with everyone. And then, like I said, I'll do the grinding off stream. Hello, and Uncle Scimitar. It's been a little while. Hold on a second. Boss Traveler, so you're the VIP guest Miss Nusta was talking about?
We met in Fontaine, didn't we?
Mm-hmm. When Dea was there as well for the Sumeru, or not Sumeru, for the Notlon Fontaine event, which was extremely entertaining.
We met in Fontaine, didn't we? Sorry, I'm not sure if we've met before. Alright, you must be busy, so I shan't keep you any longer. Let's chat again later.
That's right. I was there to help a director with an event. I even applied for a job at your movie theater. Yep. He helped out. But running into you again here in South Notlon. Heh, what are the odds? If I'd known, would have roped Dea in too. Always good to see familiar faces. Too bad she's tied up with something else. I'm sure she loved this. And she totally hit it off with that pro surfer too. Though, we did meet up with Dea and a lot of other characters from Sumeru through the event, this patch, which was very, very fun with Layla and everyone else. And if you guys want to see the epilogue for that, I did record it. I triggered it off stream when I was grinding by doing the combat event last. It looks like the only way you can't trigger it is by not being in the camp, which means doing Ambers and Kale's event section last. I did not know that. I accidentally triggered it, and I was definitely not feeling up to stream, so just recorded it for posterity's sake. It will be combined with the rest of that event once I get to editing in the future. Once I upgrade the PC so I can actually render stuff quickly as well. Yeah, with Mulani.
I did run into her recently. She's another busy bee, that's for sure.
Isn't she? Over the years, there's been more and more contact between the rainforest and the desert peoples. Apart from her work managing the blazing beasts, she's also always coordinating things between the two sides alongside Miss Candace. That kind of work just isn't something simple folks like us get, you know? As such, quite a few of us have started picking up things like arithmetic, hoping to help lighten Dea's load as soon as we can. When that day comes, you'll see Dea on vacation everywhere. It would be great to see her more in other nations. And then, hey Tarana, how you doing?
Hello, esteemed traveler. I'm truly delighted to meet you here.
Oh, TCG. Might have to do that, especially if it's event exclusive.
It's been a while since I last saw you, Miss Tarana. I didn't expect you to remember me. My performance spot is a bit off the beaten path after all. I've heard people talking about your dance skills in a few places. Just thinking about your dance lifts my spirits. I'm so grateful to hear that. It's possibly the highest compliment one could receive. I'll keep improving so I can inspire even more people with my dancing. The most important thing is to live your life well. Share your positivity with everyone around you.
That is true. Do your best to be kind and, brighten others' days if you can. It's one of my big goals is, I'm happy enough if I've made even one person's day every day, just a little bit brighter. It's a good feeling.
Looking good there, traveler. Now, we have several dance groups here, all kinds of stages set up, so you can dance till you drop if you like. Then, let's get started. Nusta, could I have a quick word with you first? Nothing too serious. Let's exchange some pointers about dance in a bit. Sure, we can chat as long as you like. Just, hold on a sec. I'm good, just a little tipsy. So, what do you want to talk about, dear hero?
A little dizzy from dancing.
Did you enjoy your trip to Sumeru? How are your people doing these days? So, what's next for you? Of course, I couldn't be happier. Besides that little weenut incident, we also encountered so many fascinating people and things. A team of 4 chefs, hailing from different nations, shuttling between Sumeru and Fontaine, rustling up amazing dishes, no matter the ingredients that land in their laps.
Oh, is that the cooking group that was first introduced in Inazuma? I wonder how their journey's going still.
A beast tamer returning from the far desert with her fungus companions, her ladylike demeanor strikingly juxtaposed against her eremite dress.
And that would be for the the Pokemon-like event we got for the fungi in Sumeru a while ago. That was fun. It was also in combination with the Yai Publishing House, if I'm remembering right.
Not to mention the female mercenary with the pretty pigtails, an expert with her twin blades who loves dancing around the bonfire at night.
Oh, are you talking about Jet? Twin blades? Pigtails? Might be. Lots of old friends we've met along the way.
I have to say, it doesn't feel right having you stand here chatting with me without a drink or some snacks in hand. How about I buy you a nice meal when you have some time, then we can chat as we eat.
It's a date. Let's check into the other dialogue options. Your people.
Whoa, first, I must thank you for your concern on their behalf. 2 of the 4 were injured in battle, but it's nothing serious. They've just about recovered at this point. If anything, they're all bursting with energy right now. How about we go and get some practice in with them sometime?
And then last but not least, what's next?
Besides coaching boxing and dance, I think I'd like to try my hand at playing in a band too. Master Yansan taught me a lot about drumming when the Collective of Plenty came to help our tribe. I'm really digging it. I did see you and her from a distance while at the Easy Breeze Resort. That's right, I should say that I saw the Pyro Archon's band in action.
That was amazing to see. What a great send-off to Nalan, that summer event. And so many incredibly fun, heartwarming reveals with Bennett.
Once I get good enough at the drums, I'll play for you. Whatever song you call, I'll do my best to make it perfect.
I will be sure take a picture with the cutouts of Mulan and Nilo. It's cute. Also, picture with the stars themselves. There we go. And the other way. Say hi. Oh boy. A few more voices to do.
Nilo, come try this. I shaped the samosas the way you like it and place them in a broth with green wave sunfish, spray feather gill, and pepper.
Lots of words in there. That aren't usually in a sentence, I would say.
After letting them simmer for half an hour, I then dried the samosas on low heat. It tastes totally different now, doesn't it? Amazing. It's like I'm tasting waves and waves coming in. There's an additional pep to the clear, clean taste of the dish. The crunchiness of the samosa makes a savory meat filling burst with every bite, weaving a rhythm filled with joy. Just one bite, and many lively, cheerful melodies for the lyre are coming to mind already. As soon as Nusta showed me the recipe, I just threw a...
Tired. And as always, need more water. Talked a few hours with my friends, and did not have a ton of water then, so that's probably why my throat's all dried out.
As soon as Nusta showed me the recipe, I just knew a snack like this would work perfectly with the seafood we have here in Outlawn. And it's quite a substantive. Substantive, yeah. And it's quite a substantive snack, which makes it a great pick-me-up for after dance practices. Then, let's get cracking on a few more snacks for our dancers.
Paimon can't stand listening to this anymore. She wants some of that so bad.
Oh, my throat. Why are you so rough tonight?
Is that Traveler and Paimon I see? You two are finally here. Awesome! Our distinguished guests, Traveler and Paimon, have arrived. Looks like we got here a little late. Did we miss a memo or something? Nilo and I have been getting to know each other all day. If you came this morning, you could have joined me in taking her on a tour of the people of the springs.
The best guide in Notlan, aren't you, Mulani?
I can't believe that my trusted partner, the hero of all of Notlan, someone just as important as the host, has failed to properly welcome our distinguished guests. You've come such a long way. You ought to be punished for that.
Just joking around.
Punished? How?
Your punishment is to stick with Nilo and I for the rest of the day and eat our attempts at Nalan Sumeru fusion food till you drop.
Ooh, well, Paimon will definitely be down for that. Yeah, sorry, my very dry throat right now is not helping with the high-pitched voices.
And when night comes, if Nilo's too excited to fall asleep, you'll have to tell her sweet bedtime stories till she drifts off to dreamland.
Phew, that does sound like a Mulani-style punishment, that's for sure. Paimon's sure we could take double or triple that. Isn't that right, Traveler?
Yes, ma'am. Your wish is my command. I'll be sure to have the best bedtime stories on hand. Yes, ma'am. Your wish is my command. I'll be sure to have the best bedtime stories on hand.
There you go. Better line read. Yeah, I think it's my throat, specifically, that's having trouble tonight. Blah.
I'd like your commitment to the bit, Traveler. You must be in a good mood, huh? In that case, I don't think I'll be able to sleep at all. Wait, I mean, you're Traveler's superior amongst the tribal warriors, Mulani? Of course not. We're just kidding. I'm just mimicking the serious way Amina speaks.
The tribal chief.
I mean, if you're going by experience and battlefield achievements, I should be Traveler subordinate instead. Or to use a recent trending light novel trope, I'd be Traveler's Captain of the Guard.
Captain of the Guard? That's quite an impressive title. Huh, so much so that advisor kinda pales in comparison.
Aw, don't worry about it, Paimon. You'll always be a trusted advisor.
Well, according to Miss Soul of the Deeps, a brief overview of light novel tropes,
That's so fun. Yeah, mid-voice line. Just stomach's like, nope. Need a pause.
Apart from the role of advisor, you'd also be considered a lucky star, Paimon.
Miss Soul of the Deep. Kokomi. Writing her novels.
In other words, you bring traveler luck with Mora even when you do nothing at all.
Paimon's a fan of this role for sure. 0 fights, but lots of influence.
And if we were to stick to that pattern, then you'd be our friendly magic teacher next door, Nilo?
She was the magician as well, in the forest, in Simulanka.
I mean, we're about the same age, but you're incredibly knowledgeable, and you have this gentle, subtle way of making profound ideas easy for everyone to understand.
I switched from using my throat as much for Mulan's voice, so hopefully it sounds a bit better now, and should not be cracking as much from my throat being off.
Should I be some kind of helper who bestows blessings instead? Besides, I don't really know anything about... Besides, I don't really know anything profound.
No, you've helped out a ton in the past, Nilo. You know stuff.
That's what you call being a natural talent. All you did was to perform a simple little dance in front of the Saurians, and several of them have already learned how to keep to the beat. The other warriors also caught on to the basic steps pretty quickly after your explanation.
Yeah, you're a good teacher.
I'm sure that everyone will truly discover the joy of dancing once they know the rhythm part under Traveler's guidance. Traveler and Paimon will soon see how quickly our dancers have made progress thanks to you working your magic. I appreciate the kind words, but you're giving me too much credit. Well, I'm a believer in Nilo's magic. I'll come in with the perfect finale. Great, so don't worry. Traveler and Paimon, just lay your hair down at our first ever dance exchange. Feel free to show everyone your passion.
And that's where we ended. Aw, good thing I took pictures with them. Though, looks like we can still chat, see what's going on. Let's do that then. Oh boy. Few ones to go through. I also did not do the goodbye options on the NPCs. So we can quickly do that.
I didn't expect to run into you again so soon after our last meeting. Certainly not in a different nation. You have no idea how at ease and happy that makes me feel.
Yeah, we also briefly ran into her during the Sumeru event.
I'm glad to see you too. Did you have fun with Mulani? If I have any questions about dancing, I'll be coming to you for help. It was definitely the right decision to come on this trip. It happened just after Lesser Lord Kusanali had left the Zubair Theater. That was when Miss Tarana came to us with a cart full of gifts, explained the details of this dance exchange event. I was a bit worried about coming to Natlan. Since I had heard the locals are passionate about their battle techniques, I wasn't sure if I'd run into really scary, aggressive people here. But I was pleasantly surprised by what I discovered here. It turns out that the people here in Natlan aren't obsessed with battle or fanatics or anything like that. They're just people who train with vigor and are always pushing themselves to become better.
True.
In particular, I found Miss Nusta's group to be full of energy and joy. Thanks to them, I've made several adorable Saurian friends.
Yeah, the little Saurians especially. So cute. Just want to headbutt them.
Every tribe Saurians have their own charms. They all have these beautiful colors and such soft, gentle voices. When I spend time with them, the whole day just slips by before I know it. Which type of saurians do you like best, Nilo? They're all so adorable. I don't really have a favorite to speak of at this time. The Yumkasaurus and Iktomisaurs were so drawn to the sumeru rose scent from the face powder I use that they kept circling me the first time we met. Surprisingly, the Tatankasaurs and Kukasaurs took a liking to the candied Agilanoc nuts we brought. They'd eat their fill, then fall asleep by our bonfire. Sometimes I could even hear them snoring faintly. The Colosauruses are all so well behaved and listen to Mulani. Some of them even make sure to wash their little feet before they help Miss Tarana and the others with the laundry. Oh, there's also a Tapetlosaurus that seems really interested in dance rhythms. I hear she's a regular performer over at the Children of Echoes. Hopefully, that Saurian will be able to fully master the fundamentals of dance with your coaching. I've got confidence. I'll give it my best shot. I've got confidence. Bleh. I didn't realize we'd have so much dialogue here. But it makes sense, and it's fine with me. With us messing around in Millie Astro Wonderland for a little bit. Okay doing this for you guys. Go for it. But please make sure to conserve your energy. It's best to just relax and have fun instead of exhausting yourself.
See, other option? Did you have fun?
Feels like I was able to unleash all of myself. That was amazing. It feels like I was able to unleash all of myself. That was amazing. I'm meeting Mulani for the first time, but incredibly, she doesn't feel like a stranger at all. Everything feels so natural and easy with her. Miss Tarana even says that when we talk to each other, it's like we're two long-lost sisters.
Fun comparison. The Hydro girls getting along.
I might be exaggerating a bit, but it wouldn't be far off to say we're getting along like childhood friends. Sometimes I feel a bit uneasy when I come across things that are completely unfamiliar to me here in Halan. For example, when I first started interacting with the adult Saurians, I'd subconsciously slow my breathing and watch them closely for any signs of hostility. But with Mulani's help, I started to build up the courage to interact with the Saurians, ease into the local activities. Little by little, began to enjoy things the way my friends in Outland do.
I understand why as well. They are quite big and intimidating if you haven't seen them before.
Her willingness to try new things, and the way she actively seeks out different things that give her joy. She's really such an inspiration to me. It feels like I'm basking in the afternoon sun, with both my body and mind wrapped in a gentle warmth.
She is the best guide in Outland for a reason.
Sure, I'll be here waiting for you during this time.
Don't worry about me. I'll be around whenever. Don't worry about me. I'll be around whenever. Bleh. Again, like I said, through not happy with me this time around.
Of course, nothing beats dancing with everyone after I've had my fill at the dinner table.
But maybe not right after eating.
Alright, see you later.
And then Mulani. Okay, I think this is for, yeah. Okay, so that's separate from the event. That's something I think we can check out anytime. Hopefully it is.
Hey, Mulani. Hey, yo. How does it feel to lead everyone in dance, traveler? Were you surprised to see your Sumeru friends here among the people of the springs?
Dancing makes me feel good. Surprise, Nilo. Dancing makes me feel good. Surprise, Nilo.
Awesome. That sounds like all kinds of fun. All kinds of fun. Glad to hear that. With this wonderful start, we've become fast friends and allies with the Eremites' blazing beasts. I hope we can have exchanges like this regularly. It would be so wonderful for everyone to come together and dance freely without a care in the world. It would be like a monthly get-together among friends. Nothing too fancy or formal, just relaxed, spontaneous, and fun. Who knows? Maybe it won't be long before we come up with a Nalan Sumeru fusion dance style that blends the passion of our rolling plains with the wild energy of Sumeru's desert.
Rolling plains.
Oh, that might be a bit intense. Maybe that's better suited for a war dance instead. Then how about the warm steam of the hot springs mingled with the rich, complex scent of flowers from the rainforest, a sensation both dynamic and elegant?
I'm all for everyone getting together and learning from each other. Let's invite more friends next time.
Actually, I did also invite Kachina to join us this time. Unfortunately, she's busy honing some sort of new skill in private. She also mentioned she's preparing some kind of gift for the two of you.
Aw, that's really sweet.
Also, shh, don't tell her I told you that. This stays between us, okay? You'll find out what that mystery gift is the next time you see her.
Oh, so a little stuffy.
As for future dance exchanges, you can count on me. They're gonna be a blast.
I'm sure they will, Mulani. Surprise!
Oh, I didn't know you knew such an amazing dancer. You should have introduced us sooner. Watching Nulo dance has opened my eyes to a whole new world. Dance as I knew it was mostly as a way to let all my energy out. It would give me a powerful energy boost, lift my mood, and also prepare my body for other forms of physical activity, even combat.
So much water to sustain me.
Even combat. It was only after watching Nilo dance that I realized how even slow movements and gentle music can touch the heart so deeply. I'm not sure how to put it in words. It was like she was wrapped in that glow you see along the edge of the spirit way. All I could say was beautiful, and I want to see you do that again. Honestly, Nilo danced all day. I'd sit down and watch her the whole time. But I kid. I wouldn't want to tire her out like that.
You should meet my other friends too. I count all kinds of experts and pros among them. You should meet my other friends too. I count all kinds of experts and pros among them.
Why? You trying to entice me into following you around all the time?
Wouldn't be so bad, would it? Having a party of friends. Along the journey.
But as tempting as it sounds, I know better than to trouble you like that.
I mean, we do have the Serenity Teapot. You can always, Oh, come on. Yeah, sorry. I accidentally hit something on YouTube. It was not being fun. On my phone, I use that to monitor chat if I need to take any actions in case something happens. In the past, it's almost always been bots, like 99.9% of the time. But bots aren't an issue on YouTube as much anymore, if ever. Not like Twitch. Man, why does Twitch have such a bot problem? It's insane.
So, whenever you're ready, just call me, or swing by People of the Springs with your friends. I'd love to meet them.
And then finally, goodbye.
Then be sure to bring your dance-loving friends around more. You hear?
we do have some. We could invite Yunjin for one, Ayaka as another. Quite a few characters who involved or know how to dance. Gaming, even, with his lion dance, or Swanee dance, I guess in this case. But that is where we'll leave it off for the night. Went a little longer than I was strictly meaning to, but it's alright. I had fun seeing some old friends again with Mulani and Nilo, being able to chat with them, seeing them get along like a house on fire. What's a good version of that for Hydro characters? Like a goldfish underwater? I don't know. Who knows what could come up with there? But yeah, that was really fun to see them again, and the cutouts of them in some pretty iconic poses. And of course, Selenic Chronicles with Columbina, getting to see another part of her past, reaching for her boon beyond this firmament, this false sky, which we'll have to see. Hopefully we get her to the moon next patch without problems, but I have a feeling it won't be so easy. I think the Fatui are still after Columbina in general. Wouldn't be surprised if, even though Sandrone and Arlecchino are disinterested in retrieving her, if Dottore might not butt in for his own interests, being the egotistical, selfish man we know as Zandik from the past, which that was so cool to see in the Sumeru event, getting that there. Super interesting that they continue to build him up, as this villain will face NodKrai. Wouldn't be surprised if he'll be a weekly boss to get mats from, honestly, at this point. But like I said, that's where we'll leave it off. Little intro into Milliastra Wonderland as well, but didn't do the game modes yet. That's something I'll have to check out on stream to play a bunch of different games. Maybe even with some of you guys. We'll have to see about that. But hope you guys all enjoyed. Feel free to leave your thoughts down below about this event that we just checked out for dance, how you guys have enjoyed it, and seeing Nilo and Mulani again. And then yeah, Selenic Chronicles with Columbina. How'd you enjoy that? And what did you choose for last week for the lyre section? And what song did you get then, if you chose from the other nations? Like I said, we got a leeway track, but curious which nation you guys might have gone. And with that, I hope you guys all have a great day, night, whatever time it is for you. Enjoy. Feel free to subscribe and watch what you want to watch. And I hope, you know, just continue to love and play and live your life to the fullest. So, love you all, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye. See ya. Oh, kitty cat. He settled down on his bed for real. I was trying to pat the bed to get him over there before stream started, when he jumped off my lap, but he wasn't wanting it. He was wanting to be on my jacket, which he was laying on my lap on first, and then I moved it over there. Yes, the kitties are such big babies. Jack also really likes it if I take, you know, a slightly dirty shirt or something like that, and then put it on the cat bed where he's laying. He just likes having the presence, or, you know, feeling like the presence of someone is close by. The humans who take care of him. But that's where we'll leave it off for real. Hope you guys just continue to have great lives and live each day to the fullest. Love you all. Bye-bye.